Number 25. At its peak, the Roman Empire stretched for 2.51 million square miles. It was only the 19th largest empire in history. Number 24. It's been calculated that in the last 3,000 years there have only been 240 years of peace in the world. Number 23. The current U.S. flag was designed by high schooler Robert Heft as part of a school project for which he received a B-. When his design was chosen to represent the nation, his teacher changed the grade to an A. Number 22. Of the 10 deadliest wars ever fought, 7 were fought in China. Number 21. More people died in each of the 2 largest than in World War II. Number 20. The U.S. Constitution contains many spelling and grammatical errors. Number 19. In spite of the larger-than-life legends, the Pony Express only lasted 19 months, from April 1860 to October 1861. Number 18. At its height in 480 BC, the First Persian Empire covered 44% of the world's population. Number 17. This is the largest percentage of any empire in history. By comparison, the British only had 20. Number 16. Mexican General Santa Anna had a huge state funeral in honor of his amputated leg. Number 15. Up until the 1800s, dentures were often made from the teeth of dead soldiers. Number 14. During the Ice Age, people in the British Isles used human skulls as cups. Number 13. In ancient Egypt, the servants were covered in honey so as to attract flies away from Pharaoh. Number 12. In ancient Rome, urine was used as mouthwash. Number 11. During the An Lushan Rebellion in China in the mid-700s, nearly 40 million people died. This was 1/6 of the world's population. Number 10. Peter the Great had his wife's lover beheaded and then forced his wife to keep the head preserved in her room. Number 9. When in danger of being captured, Japanese samurai would cut out their intestines with their own sword. Number 8. During medieval times, animals were put on trial and sometimes sentenced to death. Number 7. Throughout the 1800s, people were buried alive so often that coffins included mechanisms to allow those people to ring a bell in the graveyard. Number 6. The Mongols would light the fat of their enemies on fire and proceed to shoot it at their other enemies. Number 5. In ancient Egypt, when a ruler died, all of his servants and animals were buried alive with him. Number 4. The last time a cavalry charge was used on the battlefield was during World War II, when a Mongolian cavalry division charged a German infantry division. 2,000 Mongolian units were killed and not a single German died. Number 3. Georgius of Epirus, a Greek teacher, was born in his dead mother's coffin. The pallbearers heard him crying during the burial. Number 2. Alexander the Great is famous for his spying techniques still used today. He had all his soldiers write home to their families and then intercepted the letters. Whoever didn't have something nice to say was executed. And number 1. King Gujian of Yue placed a row of convicted criminals at the front of his army. Before the battle, they would all cut off their own heads to show the other army how crazy King Gujian's army was. If you liked the video you just saw, then consider clicking on the button at the top right to subscribe. Also, check out our other popular videos, 25 places that look like they're from another planet, and 25 facts you always thought were true but aren't. If you're still itching for more, go ahead and check out our website at list25.com for a whole bunch of cool lists.